Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we will study some interesting facts about angle. So let's start, but before that, if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and also go through all the other videos which are very informative and helpful. So without delay, today in this video we will review and apply basic angle facts, and we will also find missing angles in complex angle problem. So firstly, we will see what is an angle. So angle is formed by two line segments that joins to form a vertices. This is a vertices. Fine. The point where two line segments joins are known as vertices. It is a measure of turns and is typically expressed in degree or radian. Like here in the first figure, you can see that 30 degree is made. That is a vertices, or we call it angle, and it is expressed in degree, that is 30 degree, 60 degree and 120 degree. So hope you are clear with what is an angle. Now we will study types of angles. So there are different types of angles. Firstly, we will see that first one is acute angle. See, the angle which is less than 90, those angle which is less than 90, we call it acute angle. Fine. Those angles which are less than 90 is called acute angle. For an example, 60 degree is an acute angle, 70 degree is an acute angle, 89 degree is an acute angle, because that is less than 90 degree. Now second one is right angle triangle. Right angle. So right angle is the angle that is exactly 90 degree, neither less than 90, neither less than more than 90. That is exact 90 degree is known as right angle. You can see figure or any figures with this sign, that is a square sign, that also signifies that this is a right angle, that is exactly 90 degree. Now moving on to third angle, that is third type of angle, that is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is the angle that is more than 90 and less than 180 degree, that is in between 90 and 180 degree. For an example, 120 degree, 170 degree, they are all obtuse angle. And those angle that is in between 180 and 360 degree, that is 270, 250, 230, those all comes under reflex angle. Fine. So we have acute angle that is less than 90, right angle that is exactly 90, obtuse angle that is in between 90 and 180, and reflex angle that is in between 180 and 360 degree. Now there are some facts which we will review regarding angles. That is, angle in a right angle sums to 90, that we have studied earlier, that right angle triangle always sums to 90 degree. Adjacent angle on a straight line sums to 180. For an example, if this angle is said to be 30, then this angle needs to be 30, 180 minus 30, that is 150. So this angle, if this angle is 30 degree, then this angle has to be 150 degree, and the sum total would be 180 degree. This sum total of this angle needs to be, this total needs to be, the shaded area in total needs to be 180 degree. That is the property, that adjacent angle on a straight line will always sums to 180 degree. In the same way, if this angle is 60 degree, then the remaining, the small angle needs to be 30 degree. 60 plus 30 is 90 degree. So the sum should always be 90 degree in a right angle triangle. Right angle. So these are some of the fact. Again, at a point, for suppose there are four angles. If you can see that this is one angle, this is second, this is third, this is fourth. So there are four angles. So the whole angles at a point needs to be 360 degree. So the angle at a point needs sums to be 360 degree. All angles, the four angles in totals needs to be 360 degree. Next is vertically opposite angles. That is, the two angles which are shaded here, this and this, will be always equal. And again this and this angles, these two opposite angles which are not shaded, are also equals. Why they are equal? That is, vertically opposite angles are always equal. So these are some of the facts which you need to know so as to perform the word problems or any geometry problems. Again, angles in a triangles will be equals to 180 degree. See, in a triangle you can see that there are three vertices or there are three angles. So if you will add all these angles, then that needs to be 180 degree. For example, if this is 50 and this is 50, so the third angles needs to be 80, because 50 plus 50 is 100. So how many if you will minus it with, subtract it with 180, because sum total is 180 degree. So 180 minus 100 will give you 80. In a similar way, in a quadrilateral, angles in a quadrilateral will be equals to 360 degree. So if you will sum all the four angles in a quadrilateral, this 4, so the sum of all the angles in a quadrilateral will give you 360 degree. So while solving, if any of the angles are not given, so you will add the three angles and subtract it with 360 degrees. So the remaining angle will be the missing term or the missing angle. So moving on to examples. See, in the first example A, you can see that in the missing diagram, in the example below, you can see that there is a missing angle, that is x. So this is a missing angle which we don't know, but we know the second angle, that is 124. Now since we studied that adjacent angle of a straight line will always be equals to 180 degree. So here x plus 124, I will show you this. See, if you see that x plus 124 will be equals to 180 degree, you will be solving this right in this way. So x is equals to, this is 180. Now this is in positive sign, you will take it in after equals to, then that will turn into 124. So x is equals to 180 minus 124. So if you will subtract, that will give you 56. See, this is the actual way of doing the this sum. So moving on to the main problem. So you can see that we got 180 minus 124, that is 56. So hope you are clear with. So the value of x is 56. The value of x will be 56. Now moving on to second example. So first you add all the three angles, that is 101 plus 112 plus 52. So we have studied that angle at a point will sums to 360 degree. Since I told you earlier that you need to remember all the facts regarding angles in order to solve all the figures or all the sums later on. So if you are not clear with that, you can see the videos from starting and write all the points in your copy so that you can solve the problems easily. So moving on to that, 101 plus 112 plus 52 is equals to 265. So the three angles sums to be 265. Now as I showed you earlier that x plus 265 will be equals to 360, and since we will subtract that 265 by bringing it in the right hand side, so that will be equals to 95. 360 minus 265 is 95. This I have skipped one point because video will get larger, but I have showed you for one example, so you need to remember that. So now again next example, that is find the missing angle. Diagram are not drawn accurately, that is a different thing, but this means that this is not actual 47 degree, but this is a replica or this is a diagram for the problem sums. So now in this problem A, we have this problem sum reveals that angle in a triangle will always be equals to 180 degree. So x plus 47 plus 68 will be equals to 180 degree, x is equals to 68 plus 47 is 115 is equals to 180 degree. Now x is equals to 180. This is in positive sign, so after it will go into, after equals to, it will be in subtraction. So 180 minus 115 will gives you 65. So the remaining, so the missing x is 65 degree. So if you will now add 65, 47 and 68, that will gives you 180 degree. In the similar way, we have studied that in number B, we can see that this is a quadrilateral, and we have studied that angle of all the quadrilateral will always be equals to 360 degree. So x plus 72 plus 112 plus 114, that will equals to 360. Now x plus all the 114, 112 and 72 will gives you 298. So x plus 298 is equals to 360 degree. Now x is equals to 360 minus 298, that will give you 62. So the missing term is 62. Hope you are clear. Now these are some of the practice questions which you need to do in your own. See, this is a right angle triangle which we studied that x plus 46 should be equals to 90 degrees. So if you will solve, you need to show that what will be the answer. All the answers you should tell me in your comment section. Here again, x plus 116 is equals to 180 degree, cause this is a straight line. So, and again here we have studied that here this is a, this will always be equals to 360 degree. X plus 27 plus 131 plus 109, that will be equals to 360 degree. So you will solve for this. And again for fourth question, we have studied that x, this is a vertically opposite angle, so x will be equals to 117. But you need to write the reason like I showed you in earlier examples. So reason should be given that why you are writing x is equals to 107. You need to show that all the angles opposite to each other are vertically opposite angle and they are equal. So you need to give the reason. So if you want the answer key, then this is the answer key. You can screenshot and check if you got the same answer or not. You can screenshot the solution. Fine. Now moving on to complex angle problems. So here you need to solve this. So now we will find the missing angle, that is x. So let's solve. See, first what you can do that, see, 124 is one angle that is given here. So 180 minus 124, we have studied that. Let's solve here. See, here this angle is 124. Now this angle, if you take it as y, so y plus 124 will always be equals to 180 degree. That we have studied, right? We have studied it, that will be equals to, that will be equals to 180 degree. That is straight line. We have studied that adjacent angle on a straight line will be always equals to 180 degree. So y is equals to 180 minus 124. So y is equals to, here it will be 6 and here it will be 5. So this value is 56. This is 56, this is 52. Now let me take, now I am rubbing this. This value is, the value of this is 56. Fine. So the value of this is 56. So now we know that angles, three angles of a triangle will always be equals to 180 degrees. So we have one angle as 52 plus next angle we got 56. So third angle, if you let it as C, so plus C will always be equals to 180 degree. plus x is equals to 180 degree. Now 52 plus 56 will give you 808 plus x is equals to 180 degree. Fine. So x is equals to 180 minus 108. So that will be equals to, that will gives you here 2 and this is 8. Here 2, this will give you 7. So 72. Now the value of, this is not x, the value of c. The value of c is 72. Now we got this value as 72. Fine. We got this value as 72. Now we have studied that the angles, these two angles are vertically opposite angles. So the value of x will be equals to 72. Hope you are clear with this. See, I have even explained in this slide, but I thought to explain it in a whiteboard so that you can easily understand. So first we got the value of this as 56. So the reason will be adjacent angle of on a straight line sums to 180 degree. So after subtracting 124 with 180 we got 56. Now 56 plus 52 that will give you 108. You will subtract it with 180 since angle in a triangle sums to 180 degree. So you got this angle as 72. Now since these two are vertically opposite angles and they should be equal, so the value of x is 72. So this is the way you will be going to solve the complex problems. So hope you are clear with this. If you have any question, then let me know in comment section. Bye bye, take care. And don't forget to subscribe my channel